Today, I'm going to share with you a simple sheet of paper that has enabled me to achieve 97% of my goal over the last 5 years. And the interesting thing is, the 3% that I didn't achieve that year, I end up achieving it in the following years. So it's like a 100% achievement. And I'm going to share with you, it's a very simple, just one sheet of paper. So without further ado, let's get started. This is what I call the weekly rhythm register. Basically, it is a table which outlines your actions or behavior. Then we have the days of the week. At the end, we also have what we call the total, target, and comments. On the first column, I want you to record your goals. Probably you have heard of setting a SMART goal, which means something that is specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. According to me, I feel like a good goal should have just two things. Number one, defining what is it that you want to achieve, and number two, it should be time-bound. So when you define those two things, it makes it easier. In this framework that I'm sharing with you, it's basically just making it more specific, and you are talking about the time bit. In this specific case, I will use an example of these two goals. One, you want to earn 10K extra each month, and the second goal, you want to weigh 55 kgs by 31st of March. As you can see, it is specific. You're answering what you want. And number two, you are also having that time bound. By when will you be able to achieve this? Below each goal, you write specific actions you will take to achieve your goals. Let me pause here and say there's a big difference between the goal that you want to achieve and the actions that you're going to take to achieve it. It is taking action that will make the difference. And this action, if you can be able to narrow it down such that you can make these actions almost a habit, something that you do daily, small things that you can do consistently over time to be able to build up to achieve that big goal. In this case, you can see if the goal is to earn extra 10K each month, the actions that you will take to achieve that goal would be, number one, if you're running a business, you will make more sales calls, you will engage your clients on Facebook or any other social media platform. You might decide, I will attend networking events. If your goal, in this case, is to lose weight, you would say, I will go to the gym. That is a specific action. You will run or you will walk. You will also do home exercises. So you have been able to identify the actions that you're going to take. Then I would want you to move to the target column and say, this week, what am I targeting in each of these actions that I have set out? For example, if your action was to make more sales calls, you can say, I will make 10 sales calls this week. That would be your target. You can see here, if you are going to the gym, you will go for the gym 1 hour. Or if you're doing home exercises, you say, I'll do 2 hours. Now, as the week starts, you will just be recording the progress. At the end of the day, you don't need to think about it. You're just recording what have you done that day. It will take you less than 5 minutes. Before you sleep, ask yourself, today, how many calls did I make? Maybe 2. How many people did I engage? 50. If it is going to the gym, I didn't go to the gym. Did I walk or run? Yes, I only did 0.5 kilometers of walking or running, whatever it is. And then at the end of the week, you can have your sheet fully filled up like this, and you can now tally the total. You can see there is the total and you have your target. Then as you compare the total and the target, and you can see how did I perform compared to what I had targeted. And from there, you can make some comments to improve. Let me give you an example. If here I'd made a target of 10 calls, I ended up making 11 calls, I would say, oh, so 10 calls is doable. Can I try and put, I will make 15 calls next week? Yeah, you can write that comment. Now, when it comes to the losing of weight, I can see going to the gym, I did 1 hour. So it's okay. I can say I want to maintain the 1 hour, but the running and walking, I ended up doing 1.5 kilometers while my target was 5 kilometers. I can be more reasonable and say, oh, it is taking more time than I thought. So can I set myself next week, I'll just target to do 2 kilometers. And that is based on the data that you have collected on the previous week. So you're making more informed decision, and you can actually track your day-to-day basis on how you are working towards achieving your goals. And you can download a copy of this weekly rhythm register 100% free. Just check the link in the description of this video and download your worksheet weekly rhythm register. Make copies of it and use it for the rest of the year, and you'll see the difference. And as a bonus point, I would say if you have a to-do list whereby you write the things that you want to achieve or you want to do that day, I want you to just take a look again at that list almost daily and ask yourself, are these things that I've put in my to-do list helping me achieve my goals? If not, put most of those things in the what I call not to-do list. These are some of the things that we keep ourselves busy with. We take too much time doing these things and avoiding doing what we really need to do to achieve our goals. I don't know if you have been in a situation whereby you get into the office or you get wherever you were working and you start arranging things while you know you are supposed to get down to work. So these are the not to-do list. You need to identify these are the things that I do to avoid doing the real thing.